Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to today's video and the very first in what's going to be a long series, to be honest with you. I'm going to document building my house up here in Korat. I'm going to do it from the very beginning, which we're starting at today, right the way through to its final completion. So the video is going to take probably about 2 years. I'll come up every sort of 3 months and update you and just go through what we're doing or any significant things. But I just thought it'd be nice just for you to see what's involved, how it all works, all the kind of pitfalls I'm no doubt going to face. And hopefully, I giggle to myself when I say, but hopefully I don't keep hold of this house longer than I caught hold of my first one. Anyway, so what's going on? So, this is the entrance down there. So that one is the main road that leads up into where our land is. And our land, I don't know, this might surprise you, it might not, I don't know, it depends on what you're expecting. But before I walk in, I'm just going to say to you, we bought 3.61 rai of land and I paid 1.3 million baht for it. So what does 3.61 rai look like? Well, I'll show you. And I'm actually really quite excited about this. It's going to be a very challenging time, and there's a lot to deal with moving forwards. One of the things to be, straight away is you can see above the head there, see the electric cable up there. So we need to get the electric actually put in. This is just basically he's nicked it from the matey next door, the old owner, and he knows him. So we've got a rice field. This is all ours. And I'm going to walk up and show you the perimeters in a second. And we have 2 lakes. And again, this is mine. This is all our land here, straight in front of us. And one of the things that I find quite weird, and I don't know how to do this, and we're going to have to figure this out as we go, is the exact perimeter. Because right now, this pathway here, if I drew a straight line all the way up, that will take us up to the end of our land. But it's a bit of a wobble. There's a little bit of a wobble goes on, so I'm not really sure about that. But anyway, so here's one of our lakes. We've got 2 lakes in the land. This one here being the bigger one. As you can see, it's a fair size. It's not small. It's probably 100 meters, maybe a bit more, 110. No, it's probably more than that, I think. I don't know. My distance gathering is rubbish. All I do know is I ain't going to pop in there for a swim in the near future. But there are fish in there. Some of the relatives, some of the family of Mo came up the other day. They waded in that. They were getting deep and they're pulling out fish. I'm like, really? Are you sure about that? But anyway, that's what they're doing. We've even got a couple of coconut trees. There we are. Look, oh, where are we? Well, those ones that look a little bit. Oh, they're a bit worse. Oh no, hang on, around here. There you go. I've got a few coming up. They're on their way down. But this is, you see where the land, see where the wall is. So that's our. And we back up to that wall. So from that wall, this is our land. And we're going to go up here. Some more coconut trees. And this one's doing well. Look at this. There we go. There's a right bunch of coconuts on that. There we are. Have some of them. So if you imagine now drawing a line from that very edge of the wall you see there, just behind these ferns, see the white edge of the wall, right the way along, comes along here. This is still our land. And follow that line all the way up, right the way up. That is our land. Well, that's part of it. So we aim to build a house on this side, purely because right now it's 10 o'clock in the morning, the sun's coming over us, and we'll eventually set that side. So one of the things I wanted to take into account was where is the sun during the day and the morning, etc. There's nothing worse than having your house the wrong way around. But this was a rice field in here. They've just cropped it. They've just harvested all the rice out of it. I don't want to get involved in that. And to be honest with you, even though if my wife says, oh yeah, I'll do it, I know what she's like. She has these weird and wonderful ideas and never really keeps up with them. Another coconut there. But it's quite nice. It's like having your own little forest kind of thing. But I'm going to tidy a lot of this up over the years. Not now. The main consideration is we're going to come in, landfill, and build the wall, the exterior wall. So we go over onto the right, I'll show you the perimeter, get a better idea. But for the money that we paid, when you consider the size of this land, if I was to try and purchase the same similar size of land in the city, in Pattaya, my lord, it'd be I dread to think how much it would be. Far more than what we paid. And they're going to build the wall. I've got to be honest with you, I already think there's going to be problems with the wall. Because what they're going to do, and again, I'm not a builder, I don't know how this works, maybe some of you watching this can help me. but they've literally got to get that wall through that grass. You see the grass here, that bit there. So that's our perimeter. How they're going to build a wall in that, I really don't know. And the idea is, it will either, we haven't designed the house yet. It will either be an L shape, and you'll see why in a minute, or it will just be a normal shaped house. But I'm steering more towards the L shape. And over there, you see that building there? That's the toilet. That's just a clay pot for drying stuff, but we won't need that. That building there, I'll show you that in a bit. I might turn that into being an office, or my getaway time, where I can lock the door and ignore the world and just chill out. But knowing me, the way I am, I will no doubt have my computers in there, and that'll be where I edit my videos in the future. But the progress will be the first year. We're going to put this, so let me just go back. You see all this rice field here, you see, right the way down to the wall? We're going to fill that with earth. Get rid of all the rice, don't want no rice. Get the trucks in and fill it up with earth. Then the idea is to build the perimeter wall and enclose our land in. Once we've done that, then we're in a situation then where we can start to think about the house. So if you think this is our far corner point, and looking inwards, there's the other lake, I'll show you that in a second. That house is the current owner's house, or the ex-owner's house. We let him stay on the land. We're not going to be here for a couple of years, so he was going to move out. I said, look mate, if you want to keep the place as best as you can in terms of the trees. I mean, he's harvested all this rice. I said, you can stay here, mate. I don't need you in, need you to leave. So the idea is the house will be this way. It'll either be up there, down, and then down that way, or we'll just go across. But either way, you see that tree right there, that big bad boy, he is coming down no matter what, because the fruit in there that it drops every year is that black fruit, and it stains everything. And these are sort of things that maybe people overlook or don't think about. But again, you know, once you got your house, the last thing you got to do is chop it down big trees. But the fruit there, let me find the fruit for you. The fruit are horrible. Well, no, they're actually nice to eat, but they turn black, and inside the juice. So if you had a roof of your house, you see all these down here? See all these? They turn black. And what we have got is, we were going to landfill this lake. This is still part of our land. And let me get up on the bridge here, on the ridge. Tell you what, there's nothing worse walking around these in flip-flops. You never know what you're going to tread into. But yeah, so this is our land as well. This is our second lake, so we've got two lakes. Originally I was going to landfill that, but Mo's father said if you put the earth in there, it's going to take a good couple of years to bed itself in before you can start building. So we decided to change our plans, and what we're going to do is utilise that area there and build the house there. And it's not going to be a big house, be a 3-bedroom house, lounge, kitchen, couple of bathrooms. I'm hoping to have a rooftop balcony, because I'd like to sit out, because don't forget the sun right now is going to come this way, it's going to come all the way down, and it's going to set over there. So we got our house facing this way. I want to sit down on the rooftop and see the sunset. So this will probably stay. No idea what we're going to do with it. But the problem I've got, like I said, you know, you build the wall here, that's okay. But look over there. See where the water's gradually taking away the earth? So I don't know how they're going to overcome that. And this is the house. We're going to keep this house. We're not going to knock it down. I want to keep it for the kids. I think the kids will love that little playhouse for them. Reminds me of the Little House on the Prairie. Who remembers that? Who remembers that series? I used to have a crush on the older one. She was lovely. So I would imagine, I've been told that the electric's going to cost about 100,000. The water supply right now is a hose pipe, and let's just go up here. So there's the other end, and this is the house. It's quite a funky little place, to be fair. Got a couple of dogs here. This is a little patio area there. He's got his hammock and everything. There's his cooking utensils. And this is the thing I love about it. Mo! Hang on. Right, sorry. I told her I'm making a video. She's busy there gassing. So, right. So yeah, so this is, I quite like this house. I think we'll keep this house. I'm not sure about them steps, they're a bit brutal, especially if you've had about 15 bottles of Leo. Not that I drink beer anymore. And over this side, there you go, look at the old dog, he's chilling out, bless him. Sadly he won't stay with us, he's going to, he'll be going with the owner, and we'll bring Ben in August. But you see that, see here, look, this is the bit that I'm struggling with. How are you going to build a wall on that? I really don't know. So any building wall experts out there, please let us know, guys. How's it going to work? And then here's his kitchen. I think we might upgrade that. Not quite sure I'm going to do my dishes on that one. But it just shows you, it just shows you how, things we take for granted. A lot of people don't have those Western privileges, and they make do with other stuff. And hello, boy. Hello, Bella. Hello. He's a lovely dog, bless him. But over there, let's walk around. I don't know what this is. Yes, I know. Mummy, come on, Mummy, hey, Mummy. So he's jumping up at me. He wants me to feed him. Whenever I come up here, I always bring him some food. But I haven't got any today because this was an impromptu visit. So what do you think, guys? What do you think of the size of the land? 1.3 million. So a million's what's that now? 25, is it? So probably, let's say, I don't know, it's about 35,000 pounds English. What would 35,000 pounds English, or convert that into your own currency, what size land would that get you back home? Because I know back in London, well, you'd be lucky to, well, you wouldn't, you just couldn't. You might get an allotment, a little gardening allotment on one of the local garden plantations, but you wouldn't get a house. You certainly wouldn't get all this. But like I say, what I'll do is I'm gonna share everything, so stage by stage. So the first stage is putting the earth in. We're going to cover over all the rice field. We don't want that. I think that's going to be round about 180 to 200,000 baht for all the earth fill. I think. I don't know yet. That's kind of money that they've been quoting me. The wall, haven't had a figure yet. I'd imagine at the top of my head, probably going to be a couple of 100,000. I would have thought, particularly over the bit where I said to you, I'm not sure how they're going to manage to build that wall, and I'm hoping that they can. Where are we? Yeah, see, look here. Can you see him? See these bloody ants? Look, he's firing at me. You want some, bitch? That's one other thing you got to be really careful of when you come out to the villages. Is the red ants here? They are brutal. And there's his toilet. That will definitely be getting an upgrade. 1,000,000%. No fear about that. And here, this is the room that I think I'm going to turn into my office, my getaway room. It's not a bad size, to be fair. Look, it's not too shabby. Got the walls there. All I need to do is just render it, put some glass in, put a new roof on, and jobs are good. And that'll be my view. And then over here, all of these. Normally, what they do with these is they fill them up with earth, and then they grow plants, grow vegetables. So there we are. That's it. There you go. What do you think? This is what I'm on about the cable. See the cable in here? This has got to be lifted up. Really not good. And there's the house, which I quite like. Maybe that could be my house. Maybe I'll bin the kids out and I'll have that one instead of my safe zone. So when she's getting on my nerves, I can say, right, that's it, I'm off. I'm going to go and do some work. All right, so that's the guided tour. Oh, hello, look at that. What that is. I was going to say an ants nest, but it's not an ants nest. And there's the other view of the lake. I think that's it. I think that's his setup machine. Really? Can't be. No, I think that's his exercise machine. And when it gets too hot, you can jump in the hammock underneath, and away you go. And there's our lake again. But could you live like this? I could. I can't wait. I've always said, people say to me, oh no, I can't be doing that village style. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Look, not one neighbour. Nothing nearby. Peaceful as hell. Absolute bliss. That for me is absolutely what I would love to be doing. And I plan to be doing that by the time I'm 60. This is going to be finished, done and dusted. So, there we are, guys. That's it. This is our land. This is what we're gonna, the project ahead, and fingers crossed it'll all go well. I've got to say, you know, I'm not going to lie, guys. You know, with the previous experience I've had, I know you can't judge each, but you know, got to judge a book by its cover. You can't blasé judge both people at the same. And as I stand right now, I think Mo's worth a million times what Fon was, and I trust her immensely. You know, we've been together many years, and the irony of it is, during those years, she's never ever asked me money. It's always been me saying, look, if you need some support, here you go. So fingers crossed this is the one. Fingers crossed I'm going to do it. If not, I guess I'll have to go down to one of the local shops and buy myself a wigwam, because I'll be broke once I've done all this. Expected total cost, I reckon. I'm probably looking at, I reckon, finished from now, including the purchase of the land, right the way through to completion, I think about 6 million. But when I've done that, it'll be a house that I'll live in until I die, or until she boots me out, and things will be all good to go. So. But anyway, like the next video for this, what I'll do is, as I bring each video, I'll link the previous video in the description so we don't lose track of where I started. And yeah, let's see where we end up. I don't know. Answers on the postcard, please. Will I make the journey? I think so. All right, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. Like I say, it's just a step-by-step progression of building a house up here in the jungle, in the countryside. And let's see what it looks like when it finishes. There's going to be so many twists and turns, I really don't know where we're going to end up, but that's the plan right now. Fill in the rice field and put the fence around the perimeter, and then we'll be looking at either an L shape or a normal rectangular house. Who knows what's going to happen? Watch this space. All right, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please, as always, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Take a look on Instagram and on TikTok, please. They're going from strength to strength. So much information on there, just snippets of information, so check that out, guys. It really is worth its weight in gold. Have a look on Discord. Discord's going from strength to strength now, so have a look at that, guys. Check that one out. It really is a pleasure to be on there now. It's great. It's all organised. So much information. And what I might do is I might even create a channel in Discord of this one where my wife can send me photos and snippets of any updates, because obviously I'm not going to come back once they lay the first brick and stuff like that. And if you'd like to support the channel, there's a link to our website, buzzingpattaya.com. Have a look on there, guys, and if you'd like to support the channel, it'd be much appreciated. All right, thank you very much for watching, guys, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.